Just one moment. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? It looks perfect.
Good.
Thank you for joining for our 79th Ask Tamily interview.
Thank you guys for making it happen too.
Absolutely.
Changing the schedules and
Yes. Whatever we can do for the Tamily, we'll do.
oh, I know that you guys are amazing.
Well, let's go ahead and get started with our favorite question, which is when and how did you start with the Tracy Anderson method?
Okay, I started 10 years ago. I believe when Metamorphosis came out, I was watching Oprah and I seen Gwyneth Paltrow. And then they went to a little video that was Tracy and Gwyneth in a room and they were dancing. And when I saw that dance and, Gwyneth saying that anybody can dance and anybody can, do this method, I don't know, it's something, it's like, it remind me my sisters and in my house dancing around. Something just clicked in my head. But after that, I didn't hear much anymore. I didn't know that she also have DVDs. But maybe 2 months after, 3 months after Metamorphosis came out, and I'm sure I was the first one who bought them. I'm like, I want to do this. This is so exciting. And before that, I used to run. I used to do boot camp. I used to do like bodybuilder, like anything exercise I love, right? But then Tracy, I don't know, her method because of the dance intrigued me. And because, I don't know, it was so free, so, I don't know, like not like everything have to be perfect. And I can do Spanish dance really good, but these kind of dances I'm not good at. So I was like, oh, I should try it. So I bought Metamorphosis, and the first 2 days, I just said to myself, well, why did I buy this? This is so hard. I'm not going to be able to do it. I couldn't even walk. I'm thinking, this is a mistake. But then there was a message introduction from Tracy that, of course, I didn't listen to. And it says, I'm here with you and I'm going to do it with you. And that is stay in my head. And I'm thinking, I can do this then. 10 days go by and then I go and get excited. Oh my God, a new CD, another 10 days, new CD. And I was always excited for the next CD and next CD. And I finished my 90 days and then spring came and I just go back to the running, back to the boot camp, outdoors, right? And that's pretty much it. And after that, I did that every single year. I will do the winter. I will do 90 days of Metamorphosis and then do, again, boot camp running in the summer. Then streaming came. Streaming started in January and I joined on Mother's Day, May 16. Yeah, my kids gave me that for Mother's Day. And the poor kids didn't know what they were getting into because that's 5 years now. And I still need my streaming and it's the best thing I did. And I don't do any more running. I don't do any more boot camp. I don't do nothing, just Tracy. And it's nice to just have one thing to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
So when you changed from, weights and running and everything to just Tracy, did you see any results or changes physically and also not physically?
The results I got, I always had like big, quads. Like I used to do so many squats and so many burpees. And I get really bulky and a lot of hand weights. And I remember this was coming out a little bit. I was getting that, right? And then my legs were always out, like bulky out, because I used to do boot camp and running. And I did not like that. No matter how you slim you get, or you still have that bulkiness that muscle mass. I'm not saying it's not pretty. Some people really love that. For me, I was like, I don't know if I like this look. You know what I mean? I'm getting more muscles everywhere. So Tracy just kind of made everything more, I don't know, compact, and I look more, I would say, less bulky in every way possible, and then more flexible. And as we age, I think that's for me was the most thing. Like I love how she just, I don't know, let me move my body organically the way my body wants to move, right? Um, and to be honest, I think it's what it does to the mind. That's what I love the most, right? I'm not a person that will check, oh my God, results. Of course, they're nice, they're pretty. But to me, it was what she was doing here, like my thinking, my strengths, you know, like for every situation, it was, oh, I feel stronger now. I can do this if I can do that. You know, I don't know, clarity, confidence, a lot of things. It was
Right.
changing for me, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, what's your routine around the workout now? Do you do attain or intermediate, or do you fit in dance cardio on a regular basis?
When I started doing attain. And I think I did it until 2018,
Mhm.
all attain. But 2019, I believe, I don't know, like, I don't know why, or even 18, I'm not sure, but attain was getting a little bit harder for me. And maybe because I was not really, really good at the method yet, even though I've been doing it for so long, I was thinking, okay, attain is more, I don't know, like acrobat move that you have to do. I just start like falling behind and thinking, okay, what am I doing? I don't know if I'm doing this right, or, and also maybe I was going through a lot that it was too much for me to take on. It was not like before. Everything was good, everything was cool. Now you have things that you have to address that they're important, family things. So your capacity is not to be able to do such a hard class. So I start thinking, why am I not excited when I have to do attain? I'm actually concerned. Am I going to perform okay? Am I going to do good? Um, so I was pushing it. I was doing it just because I supposed to be doing it, not because it was something I needed to do for me, right? So it took a lot of thinking and courage, and I said, no, I'm going to stay in fundamental. I had a lot of people asking me, what are you doing? Keep going. You need to, and which is encouraging and beautiful, but I needed to do it for me, you know? And since then, I think I'm much, much better. I just finished Vitality, and yes, I'm definitely fundamental. That's all I can tell you. You know, like yes, some of the moves that last week had in Attain, we had to do it in Vitality. And, you know, I can do them, but they were not pretty. You know, but I was there, I was trying to do them. I fell down a couple of times, but I assure me that my decision was good. And that doesn't mean I don't do attain. There will be one time of the month that I have so much energy that I will do attain. And I don't know, like I have the energy, use it, right? But the rest, I think fundamental for me is great. Keep working towards attain, of course, right? But I think I'm good where I am right now, and I'm comfortable, and yeah.
That's what's important.
Listen to your body, that's for sure.
So you mentioned Vitality, and one of our questions is if you've been to Vitality or a studio. So, was the Vitality in a studio? It was, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us about that experience?
Well, I don't want to scare anybody, but it was hot. And I'm from Venezuela, okay? And I'm thinking, I'm used to that, right? But yeah, the first day was hot. Um, and it was intense. I'm not gonna lie, but we made it through. It was a beautiful energy in that group, and I know it's been said, but everybody was so in sync and beautiful energy. So we made it through. And um, Maria, God bless her, I just love her. She says, first day is the hardest. Second day, your brain already knows what to expect. It's going to be hot. So it's true. The next day, we're like, okay, deep breath is going to be hot. And we were okay. Of course, by the third day, fourth day, and then I did it the fifth day before flying back because I miss it. Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
You miss it. And it was really good. It was actually one of the best experiences, overall.
That's awesome.
How really Tamily community is. The lectures were amazing. Like they all stayed with me, and it was very, very nice.
That's excellent. So, is that the only time that you've met other people in the Tamily, or have you ever met anyone else from the Tamily in person?
I've been lucky. This was my fourth
Oh,
vitality.
okay.
So yes, the first one it was when everything started. The first vitality when I met Jillian, Loretta, Nadine, my sweet friend Nadine. She was my roomie.
Oh,
Um, yeah, that's how we met actually, being roomies. And it's funny, we talked that night until 4 in the morning
oh
because
my God.
our kids are the same age. The
Wow.
same age, and yeah. So it was really nice, and I met Jillian, which is the light, the sunshine of family.
Mhm.
Um, so many people, Loretta, which she's inspiration, everybody, right? And then I went to Dallas when I met Stacy, the trainer, and I was very lucky. I met Stacy, sweet as an angel, very sweet person. I met a lot of family there. Aggie, I met her before when I met Jillian, but Aggie was also in Dallas, and Aaron was in Dallas. So a lot of people I met in Dallas.
Wow.
Um, and then I don't know, 2 years after, I went to San Diego, and that's when I met, Maria, like Biri, me, and May, and a lot of people that I still talk to and were really close. So it was very nice. It's really nice to meet Tammy. I've been very fortunate that I can do that.
Yeah,
And then this time I met Mona and Manette, and it was amazing. Lisa, Arlene, like I
yeah.
was roomies with Arlene, that's how we met.
That is so fantastic. There's so many friendships that start from just being roommates during vitality.
Yes, and it's funny. I have older kids. My son is going to be 24, and I remember he said to me, "Are you serious? You're gonna go there and you don't know anybody, and who are you gonna?" It was like these are cyber people. So whatever I taught my kids, I was doing the opposite.
Right.
Right? Even this time, he kept checking on me and checking. It's like having another husband. I'm like, I'm fine.
That's funny. It's different when
It
it's
is funny. It is funny, but I'm gonna miss them. It was nice to walk every morning all together to our class and sit down and listen to Maria wisdom, like so much wisdom, and how much we still need to learn, and it's always an ongoing learning process, and that's what I love about the method,
definitely.
right? That it
Yeah,
keeps you learning.
definitely. So, who would you say in the Tamily inspires you?
Oh my God, so many people. So many people for different reasons, right? Um, well, so many people inspire me, but right now, um, Alicia,
Mhm.
her strength, empowered through everything she's going through, to me, that's remarkable. A lot of people inspire me with the workout. I know Nadine is always been there for me, even when I stepped down to fundamental. She said, it's okay, Kathy, I'm proud that you actually acknowledge. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not excited anymore. I'm actually getting kind of frustrated, you know? And to me, I have to really, really enjoy what I'm doing to do it every day.
Yeah.
And Loretta is funny because when I see Loretta, I'm like, she's young, right? Of course she can do those flexibility. And then when she said her age, I'm like, okay. I needed like that kick, and I said, I need to, step it up. Even though I do my workout 6 times a week, sometimes even a Sunday, my day off, I would like to do beginners. But always making sure I enjoy myself. Always.
That's
Sorry, ignore my phone. So yeah.
When did you discover the Tamily on Instagram?
Well, like it started in January, I think 2015. I hope I'm not mistaken. And in May, I started streaming, but I think it was in March, I asked somebody about a Vitamix. I wanted to buy a Vitamix, and I was asking this person, which is the best Vitamix. But then I saw her videos working. I'm like, is that Tracy? What is that? Like, I start getting curious. And then I talk around my family, like, my daughter, my son, and all of a sudden I got that for Mother's Day. And it was amazing. Like, oh my God, I'm doing a streaming now. And then all of a sudden you're videotaping yourself 6:30 in the morning, no makeup. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, we can do this. This is part of the confidence process, right? We're here, we're keeping it real. We don't need specific, lighting and this and that. We're just working out and showing to other people you can do it too. And that's when everything started. And then sweet Jillian makes everybody feels welcome. And I remember her telling me they were doing countries, and she says, okay, Kathy, next week is your turn. And it's going to be all about Venezuela. I want to learn everything about Venezuela, and I want you to decorate your laundry room all Venezuela.
Wow.
And to me, I felt like the most beautiful thing, because you're not judged. You're being very welcome, very loved. I never forget that, how Jillian is, and she was really interested in my country and what we do. It was so nice. I never had a group like that, right? Something that you're like, wow, no questions asked. You do a workout. They always writing, you can do this, do that. It was beautiful. So I said, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to give back as well, because they're making you feel really good. And sure enough, then I met Jillian, and she's just exactly like you see her, very lively. Like I always call her the sunshine of Tamily.
Definitely. What would be your advice to someone that's new to the Tamily and the Tracy Anderson method?
Patience, number one. Like I said, when I bought Metamorphosis, I thought, there goes my money. I cannot do this. I'm sore, right? So if you're thinking like that when you start streaming, just wait a little bit. Be patient, because something is going to happen that you're going to love this method so much. I don't know if you guys watch Mr. Bean or ever watch Mr. Bean. And when he gets excited, okay, that he gets all excited when he gets, the inner child. This is me every morning going to my laundry room. So, and everyone I'm sure can get there. I don't know, that's, how can I describe it? Patient, consistency, like be patient, consistent, and if you say, well, but I need to be patient in other things in my life. I have family, I have kids, I need to be consistent with my marriage or consistent. Yes, it's true. but this is the first time you're going to be doing something for you. So when you do that, you're going to be more consistent with your family.
Mhm.
It makes sense? I don't know.
It does.
Right? Like it's almost like a chain reaction. You're doing good for you, and then it is going to explode, and you'll be good to everyone. You're going to feel good about you. And I'm not saying good with amazing results and apps. That will come, believe me. You will like saying, is that me? Wow. Is that my butt? Wow. Right? But it's just, I think you're going to feel lighter, happier, more confident, going into your work like confident, I don't know. It's something that she does to her brain that is the most beautiful thing. So patience, consistency, and always remember Mr. Bean, excited. Every time I'm excited, even if it's already the sixth day, I'm excited to go to my laundry room and not to put laundry. That I will do, but I'm not excited about the laundry. I'm excited about the workout.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that helps anybody, but you will get there.
Mhm.
Just hold on. Just hold on in there. You will get there.
Yeah, that is definitely the most important part. Like,
Yeah.
just not giving up. And then you see results at 6 months and 9 months and a year and years into it. You keep seeing it. It's amazing.
And you see results. Like I'm 5 years and I still need to do more. And that's the beauty of it. You're still always going to be humble. You're always going to say, okay, you know what? I'm not perfect yet, but I'm not striving for that because her workout is not to be perfect, is to be you flowing in, I don't know, with confidence in your own rhythm,
Mhm.
right? And of course, you need to hit those kicks if you want that, those muscles to work. But at the end, you have to be comfortable with yourself. And that's the beauty of it. Like, I don't know, it's you keep learning and learning and growing. And that's something that is precious, right? It's like being on a school all your life, but uh, in a school that makes you love yourself more.
Mhm.
So how cool is that?
Right, exactly. What a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful thing to say. That is so true.
That's what I feel about it. So
Yeah. When you think about that, like when you think about the method makes you love yourself more, like I'm not sure that there's much else in the world that like really can do that because it's really about you. It's not, even about how other people feel about you or something like that. It's really just about you and taking care of yourself.
yes, and then with that, that doesn't mean, oh my God, I'm selfish. It means I'm gonna give back because now I'm feeling good,
Yeah.
right? Don't forget to give back. Don't
Yeah.
forget to be good and help other people that are starting, right?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it sounds like it's a cliche, but you really can't care for other people if you aren't also caring for yourself. You really can't.
Exactly. And they say it like a cliche, but it took me years to understand that because, oh my God, no, I'm a mom. Oh my God, no, I need to be with my kids 24/7 because if I don't, I'm a bad mom, right? And
Right?
right now I see so many moms changing that and I applaud them.
Mhm.
Like everything is changing for the better because now they're really making sure the child learns this is mom time. And that makes the child think, okay, then I'm going to have my time too,
Mhm.
right? Such a good teaching right now. And it took me years, right, to learn,
Yeah.
okay, this is my time, right? Now, even if my kids are home, they know, don't go to the laundry room at this time,
Right.
right? Or if I don't go and do my workout, they think I'm sick. Are
Mhm.
you okay, mom?
Right.
Because they're so used to me being by 7:30 all wet and done. And okay, if I stay in bed, they're holding me accountable. Are you okay? Something happened. Are you not feeling well? Right? So that's
Yeah.
how everything get used to that, right? You get there.
Well,
And you're doing
one
amazing too.
one of
Very, very
our questions is what what do your family and friends think of the method? And it sounds like your kids are so supportive.
Well,
Like
they were making
getting
fun of
involved
me at the
other
beginning. They were making fun of me. I remember my sisters, they would say, "What are you doing?" And now, again, they love what I do. They're fully support me. Um, and my kids too. But actually, like I just said, for Christmas last year, I got a heater. And I was so happy. It's like, oh my God, I got a heater and I unwrapped that heater. I don't want anything else if it doesn't have to do with Tracy's method. And they get it now. And I'm always being a very simple, like don't have much things like jewelry. I don't care about those things, but I always love when they give for health, any type of health. I got a humidifier in my birthday. Like those things to me, I'm like, yes, like for sure,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they always fix my room. They make it better. My son and my husband just did new floors for me.
Oh, wow.
One thing I don't like, my son changed all the lights for putting saving lights, like saving energy. And now I don't look as flatter, like no muscles. But anyways, we need to save electricity. I agree, but I'm doing my workout and every wrinkle, every detail shows with those new lights and I'm not allowed to change them.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think any of us noticed that.
Good. I just miss my old lights. You can see the macro tone and who cares? They put me those bright lights and my son says, good, because then it's so early that you wake up, like it's bright. And I'm like, yeah, great. But yeah, no, they're cool. My husband is always been very, very supportive, like, so that's very good. And again, they see you, you're serious about it. It's not a joke. And now they get it, right?
So, do you have any workout partners or anyone you've gotten to try the method?
My daughter, from time to time, she will do it. Now she's in her place, she's in college. And last week, when I was in the middle of Vitality, actually last week, yeah, and she just sent me a picture of her doing beginners with, I think, Lashona. And she will do it whatever there is no finals, whatever there is not, I don't know, midterms. She will for sure put, open the computer, do her thing. My son have tried it. He kind of laughed. My husband have tried it, but he's not consistent. And my nieces love the workout. So when they come here, the first thing they are, can we do the workout? And I'm like, of course we can, right? They find it hard. And I'm like, yeah, you see, I can do that. I can do that. So for them to be hard and then you're still doing it, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very
Yeah.
cool. Why is your workout personally important to you?
Why? Because I don't know, life is like roller coaster, right? You go through really, really good times, you go through hard times. With this method, like maybe other workouts were not as important. I used to run and I enjoy it, but it was not important for me to run, right? It was just me getting, my kids are young, so it's my time, mommy time. I'm going to go for a run and even talk with my friends when I'm running. I'm going to go to the gym, but the gym was just, okay, we need to build muscles. Let's do this, right? It was time that I was young. And then when you do this method, for me, it's like you go through life like a roller coaster and you really need to buckle up and go through hard times, good times, hard times. And then what Tracy's showing me in her method, her moves are really hard, easy, hard, easy, quick. It's almost to me like her method is like life itself. Is can go crazy and then it can go calm. And that's what is important to me, because if I can do that, I'm ready for the day, no matter how bumpy the day will be, how the roller coaster will be. You know what I mean? I don't know if you get me, but
Yeah.
to me, it's important because it gives me clarity and it gives me strength. Um, yeah, mostly strengths, like, and deep thinking, appreciation of life when life is really good and calm. And you don't need to be in a beach to life be good, meaning when it's calm, really hold on to those times
Yeah.
because you don't know what is coming, right? And what you thought it was, oh, I'm so bored. That was a good time. Right? And then
Right.
when the roller coaster come, you're like, oh my God, I missed the boring time.
Mhm.
Right? So what this method is teaching me, every move with your hands, every throw, every, like dust yourself up, get up off the floor and then get up again. And you're like, oh my God, why I have to get up 30 times and get up? And it's like life itself. You go down, you get up, you go down, you get up. And that's what is important to me.
Mhm.
That's the main thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's excellent. You're putting that so well. Um,
Well, that's how I feel.
have you faced any challenges with doing the method?
Yes, acknowledging that I am not attained,
Mhm.
right? That's a hard conversation. I started with attain. I did attain for so many years, but then I just have a talk with myself. God is not for you. I felt that I was eating more too. I
Mhm.
was more hungry. Um, It could be hormonal too. I'm getting older, but I don't know. That's what I felt. And I felt that I'm not excited anymore. What's going on with me? I need to feel joy. Um, that was the hardest part for me. And then just have that honest conversation. And like Tracy said, shut the noise and just think what you're thinking. And it was tough because you feel like sometimes you're not doing good anymore, right? But when I post, I felt like, okay, I'm not doing good anymore. I should have been attained. But when I was doing fundamental, I feel great, right? So to balance those two, do I care about what I'm posting or I care about me enjoying the method? So that was the hardest for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that is difficult, but that's exactly what Tracy says. You have to have the honest conversation with yourself. And if you should
Hmm.
be doing start, if need to do multitask, if you're a teen, like you have to have that honest conversation.
Oh, yes. And you feel 10 times better.
What is something that you've learned from Tracy?
Wow, so many things. Don't judge, which, that's something my mom always taught us in a big, huge way, but Tracy kind of makes sure, don't judge. And I'm not talking about others, mostly yourself, right? Don't judge yourself. Um, and when she's working out, you see how hard she's working out. And you think I cannot make it, but then I look at her and I'm thinking, but she's there, she's doing it. And she's also having a hard time doing the move, right? So
Yeah.
she taught me I can do this and I am in my own way, like my thinking. That's one of the most important thing, like stay out of your own way because it's just you saying, "Oh God, I can't, my knee, oh my goodness, no, 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 my elbow, all of this." And anybody starting new, I did that too, and I'm like thinking, "Oh, how I'm going to now use these DVDs? I waste my money." But believe me, that's all you're getting out of it. But you need to keep going because that's when you're gonna feel, "Wow, amazing! I'm here. I can do this." And it takes time, but everything takes time. Like really, everything takes time.
Yep.
Um, and Tracy told us that from the beginning, it's not going to be an easy road. It's not going to be a miracle. And then 2 months, you're amazing and bikini ready. Takes time. And to trust her.
Mm-hmm.
When she says, trust me, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
Because just, okay, I'm trusting you. And I am going to give all my hope and faith, you know what I mean? I'm trusting you. And that's it. Do it. Don't listen to anything. Don't get into drama. Don't just listen and do the method. And that's what it's all about, the method.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's, I don't know. That's few things I have learned from her.
Mm-hmm. So, you did Metamorphosis and then some of Continuity before you went to streaming, right?
Yes, very little continuity though.
Okay.
Like I will finish my 90 days and then I start continuity. And I don't know if you guys know, Canada is about 5 months of winter where I am. So when finally gets nice out, I was not going to be indoors doing my workout. I just needed to be outside, anything outside. I don't do that anymore. I do my streaming about in the summer, maybe 5:30. I like really early riser. And then I still can be all day outside.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm devoted just to streaming. And if somebody said, let's go for a walk in the summer, of course I'm going to say, go for a walk, you know? But I know for sure the streaming have to be done.
Mm-hmm. So you always do it in the morning, first thing?
Yes. It's non-negotiable. You know, I took a break yesterday because of the traveling. I was at my daughter's. And then this morning I came and I drove. So I said, you know, I am going to take it easy today. And then maybe tomorrow, you know, start fresh. And
Yeah, that's very inspiring.
thank you.
What is your favorite thing about the method?
Well, the feeling I have every morning, like Mr. Bean, and that it's, I don't know, it keeps me, I don't know, it keeps me always learning new things about myself, learning new things about the method. Like I went to Vitality after 5 years, and everything was new. And to feel like that, and I felt like a little kid in Disneyland. Literally. And to feel like that after 5 years, that's priceless. And that's what I love about the method. You're always going to learn something. You're always going to feel like, I don't know nothing. Like, this is amazing, right? Wow. And like I say, Maria's lectures were beautiful lectures. And so inspiring, and also is that stay kind of like when Tracy speaks, it stays in your soul, it stays with you forever. And I don't know, that's what I love about the method.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love the same things.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any advice from the Tamily that's been impactful to you?
All the time. Nadine has been always there for me. Georgia, actually I shouldn't, you know, these two girls, I love them. A lot of people been there for me. Erica, she always helped me with moves that I am struggling, like this is, you know, how to do it. Magali, I think they're such a giving people. I don't know, so many people that I love that they're being there for me, like so many times. Actually, Karen Jipper Smith, I love, you know, how she always do the method and shut every old noise, and that's all she cares about. A lot of people have given me advice in Tamily. I think Tamily is a beautiful thing. I met Mona, and for me that was like, you know, like, oh my God, and Manette, and how sweet they all come together. I didn't have those electrolyte crystals.
Mhm.
And I didn't know where to go and buy them, right? I'm in a hotel. Where am I going to go and get the stuff? And the next day, Mona brought me mine, right? Ready. Here, there you go, taking care of me. And then the next day, she did the same. And the next day, she did the same. Um, Everybody was giving me tips and advice how to be in the heat because it was hot. And I think when I had to do planks, that's when I feel the more like, okay, I need a minute. But you always can stop. And it's okay to stop. You always can go and drink your water, put your crystals. Um, I don't know, all Tamily help. Maria Birimi, she helped me download the Lyft app because I didn't know what Lyft is. Or I just started using Uber and they closed my account because I was using it with my husband Uber. And everybody helped. Everybody was so helpful and they're always helping me. I never had any bad, Jody got donuts for me last time and she wanted to get me donuts again this time because, you need your sweets time to time.
Right. I agree.
Right? So everybody's so sweet, everybody help each other. And that's what I love about Tamily, the connections, Arlene, I just met her in this trip. She was my roomie and she's full of life. And she taught me so many things in this trip too, to, enjoy life and people are good and talk to people and approach and be yourself. And I don't know, I had a really good time with everybody and get out of your comfort zone. Let's do this. You want to go and see the beach? I take you to the beach. You know what I mean? And it was amazing. Everybody's supporting, loving each other. It was a really nice experience.
That's excellent. So, the other vitalities that you've been to, what cities were they in?
One was Dallas and then San Diego. The first one I did was a group that we did in New York.
Okay.
But then we did Dallas, San Diego, and then Los Angeles.
Excellent. So then you've been to a studio in New York as well?
Yes.
Which
Yeah,
one?
I've been to 59 because Nadine and I have a saying that every year we get together. I have a sister that lives in New Jersey, close to Nadine, and we have to take the bus from New Jersey to the studio together, and then we go and do our workout together. And she's so sweet that she will do fundamentals to be with me. So I really appreciate that because she is a attained girl, but she will do fundamental with me. And then that's our thing now. Every year we get together and then we go shopping. And Georgia actually taught me how to navigate New York by walking. She was like my tourist guide. And she's a tourist guide that will teach you, not just show you, this is the street you're in. So now you take that street and, and it's been really, I'm being really lucky with Tammy. Very lucky.
Georgia did the same thing for me too in New York. She's quite the New York hostess.
She's so sweet, very, very sweet. Definitely. Just like her pieces mean something to me. Like, I don't know, when she does something for you, it has to speak to you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Who else would you like to see us interview for Ask Tamily?
Oh my goodness. Jillian.
Okay.
I think Jillian would be so fun. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jillian would be really good.
Yeah, we'll have to ask her.
Well, everybody's good, but I think Jillian is so fun.
Yep.
Arlene, Jillian, I don't know. Manette is the sweetest soul ever, so she would be amazing too.
Those are good suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we've asked any of them before, but we will definitely put them on the list.
Yes.
Is there anything important to you that you would like to share with the Tamily?
like the same thing what I said, like hold on, stay there, um, shut the noise, no drama, and just do it for you. And I don't know, when you start feeling really good about yourself, support others that they're just starting. Because remember where you started, right? Remember when you start beginners, you were also, frustrated or struggling, or so once you are already good in the method, and you're never like perfect because you learn every time. Like I said, I've been 5 years and I still don't know nothing. But when you start feeling good, make sure you're giving that back to new people. Make sure you're showing people that this is for real. And make sure that Tamily represents what it's supposed to represent. Helping each other, moms for moms, or even teenagers for teenagers. But don't ever forget that part of Tamily. That's the main thing, I think. Just help each other. Of course, first you're in your own journey, and it's hard to help somebody because you're doing this. But in a way, actually, when you're helping somebody, you're feeling good too about that. So you can do it.
Right.
But when you see people like starting in beginners, connect and tell them they can do it. I remember those little things helped me so much, right? So I'm sure we can keep doing. Like, don't forget where Tamily come from and what we stand for, I think, right? And that really showed when we went to Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Like, it was beautiful. The group and everyone was really helping one another. And I think that shows.
Well, we have a question in the chat that's kind of related to that. So Nicole said, "You are so beautiful and strong. Thank you for sharing more about yourself with us. Can you think of one word that describes each of your Vitality Week experiences?"
That's a hard question. Okay. First one, New York. Best friends. We still really close. They saw me in my worst times, and they helped me through my worst times when everything started. Dallas, help one another. That was really good in Dallas. And I think Stacy being in that room, right, created that spiritual, beautiful vitality, calmness. So to me, that's actually Dallas, spiritual, one-on-one, right? San Diego. San Diego was nice to be close to the water, Marie. San Diego was nice to shop. San Diego was girls having fun, going out together, shopping. It was fun. Maria and Maria D always make beautiful lectures and a lot of questions and one-on-one. Los Angeles, energy. The energy, the caring, the love, feels like going to school every morning, getting down the bus, and all of us walking, right? Did you get your electrolytes, Kathy? No. There you go. And the help, right? You went to the beach. You need to see the beach before you go because it's really cold in Canada. Did you get your sleep? Because the time changing. It was caring, energy, almost like we knew each other forever. I hope I describe it good. I'm not sure. Like, to me, when I started streaming, I was really, really good. My life was beautiful, perfect. And then I started streaming and I started getting stronger and stronger mentally and confident and going to my work. But then things happened.
Mhm.
And now that I think about it, thank God for streaming, because if I didn't have that strength, I don't know if I would have made it through all of the ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. And then the group I have in New York is a group that helped me through, you know, ups and downs, and they did things that I will never forget. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So Tamily is there. Tamily is for real. It's not fake, and we need to keep it like that.
Absolutely. Yes. It
Hmm.
is such an amazing community to be part of.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm very proud.
Absolutely. Um, can you tell us your greatest takeaway from a prior Ask Tamily interview, if you remember one?
Mm, um, it's hard to say because I have two that I remember. I know when Loretta said, you know, just get up, just do it, get everything ready, and it becomes part of your everyday life. Don't think too much about it. I love that. I love 2 weeks ago, um, what is the who was 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago? She said something really funny that your kids are not going to remember if you know what I mean, what everything you did for them. And I'm thinking
Yep.
she's right. Her kids are little and she got it. My kids are older. You know what I mean? She got it. So I laugh about that. Karen Jipper Smith, she's a person who, you know, really, she has so much in her plate, and she does the nutcracker, and she have her kids, and she does so many things, but always her workout is her, you know, I need to do it, it's my priority, is for me, and shutting all that noise, and she still gets to do that. So to me, that's stuff that stay with me.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I think it might have been Rachel maybe that said you're
Rachel,
not
yes.
thank you for not
There
working.
is two Rachels. I met another Rachel in the Los Angeles. Again, she's so sweet, and she got me my chocolate for the airplane because I'm gluten free and I couldn't find anything, and I didn't took snacks, and I was telling her that the day that I'm flying, she brought me a bar and she says, "Here for your road." Okay, those things to me is like I never forget. Like that's so sweet, you know.
Definitely. That is
Hmm.
definitely Tamily spirit.
Yes.
So we are approaching the end of our hour soon. It's really been flying by. I don't see any other questions in the chat, but if anyone has a question, you can type it in. And we would like to know, when you posted the first time on Instagram, were you nervous?
I don't remember.
You must not have been nervous then.
I don't remember, actually. I don't remember. I remember, you know what? Because I said again, Jillian was so, uh, I don't know, like so happy to love, I don't know, to open with us and happy to meet us and encouraging, right? She even wanted me to read what it says on my laundry room, and you can see genuinely she wants to get to know me and she wants to help me, and then after her everybody started doing the same, you know what I mean? So I don't remember being nervous, that's for sure.
Mhm.
When she told me to decorate, yes, everything Venezuela, and I have a picture, my daughter was decorating it for me, like helping me doing crafts, decorating it for me. um yeah, no, I don't remember being nervous, that's for sure.
Well, that's good to know. Some people are nervous. So, what would be your advice to someone that's watching the Tamily on Instagram and they haven't posted yet?
Do it when you want to do it. Like don't think I have to,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because sometimes fundamental is a beautiful class, and all of them are. Because sometimes I would choose attain once a month, but there is times that I just get selfish and I want to be just me and my washer and dryer, and that's it. And I want really to connect. And it's okay. That doesn't mean I'm not going to film. That doesn't mean I don't love my family, because even if I don't film for a week, I still will help everybody to get there. So if you don't know if you want to film or not, just when you feel like you want to, just do it. But you don't really have to. As long you promise me you're working for yourself and you're doing your workout. And I'm okay with that. But it's whatever you're ready.
Definitely.
And if you want to, you might say, no, it's not for me. I still love the method, but I don't feel like it.
Right.
Right?
Well, you are such a warm and wonderful spirit to share with us today. And we're getting a little close to the time when Instagram will cut us off. But I just wanted to ask if you have anything else you would like to share while you have this Tamily audience.
I love you, Tamily. Anything that's, I don't know, I think I explained what is the method for me about. Appreciate the good moments, even if it's too boring, right? Appreciate those moments. People, we were all in LA, and yes, like Maria and everybody was there. We had a beautiful time, but always make the best out of anything, because you don't know if this time is going to come back, right? You think, well, it could have been better. Maybe not, right? Maybe you never see that time. So don't have expectations. Just have a good time, enjoy. For me, just to be in LA, when I left here, it was minus 51. Okay? So I am with my luggage, getting out of the taxi, shaking, and I flew to LA, and I'm like, right? Even though it was a bit cooler than normal, I couldn't believe I was looking at palm trees. So don't take for granted the time right now, even if it's boring, even if it's, oh, I thought it would be better, oh, it could have been. Don't think like that, because you don't know the next time what it will be. I don't know, just appreciate. When they tell you be present, be grateful, I thought I was all my life grateful. But after the hard times, and you say, okay, I need to even be more grateful. I need to be even more present.
Right.
That's, kind of like everything in life, you have to appreciate every little thing.
Definitely.
And mean it, like really mean it, because you don't know what can happen in a second or tomorrow, or, how long these good times are going to last. I really miss going to my lectures every morning and miss the weather. And I'm glad I did enjoy that.
Absolutely. That's an excellent point and an excellent lesson. This has been a very, very wonderful, full interview.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you being the 79th Ask Tamily interview.
Well, I appreciate you accommodating the time. I know it's not easy. So thank you and Nicole, and Nicole has been really helpful too. And you guys are amazing doing that. You're connecting people and taking time of your time to do that. So very good.
There's no better way to spend time to me than with Tamily. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everyone have a great weekend.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching.